So, hello everyone, welcome back to Murloc RPG. Last time we talked a bit about what I was currently doing in World of Warcraft. I was kind of going on this tangent on what makes a good player, and I gave the example of Murloc, how I was able to immune certain stuff, immune to this specific debuff by talking to people and finding out that it's possible, and then finding out ways on the fly on how to do it and doing it reliably. So, by the way, in the game right now, we come back to our camp, someone killed everyone, and it's bad, obviously. So we're gonna try and find out who that guy is, but the thing is we can go after him, but we need a rune of teleportation, and that rune is held by kobolds. And the kobolds are in the mine, and in order to get through that mine, we have to blow up a boulder. For us, though, we know someone who can blow up that boulder with explosives. That's gonna be our next thing. Oh yeah, the enemies only got stronger. Oh yeah, so I was going on this tangent what I was currently doing, what makes a good player, and yeah, with the example of Murloc, I think that was the end of it. I'm not quite sure there was anything else. So yeah, that's something that the good players are also really. That's the thing I accidentally sold, but I didn't want to sell. Whatever. That's what makes the good players the good players. Not because they do the maximum damage. Like maximum damage is something that's important, obviously. If you want to push for absolute top, you need to have absolute top DPS. But having top DPS is not what makes top players. Like it doesn't work that way around. So if you see someone who does a shit ton of damage, doesn't mean that they are a top player. It's really easy to do top damage actually if you sit down and like try and think about everything. That's not hard. But reacting to shit on the fly, like in a fight, noticing something went wrong in a specific way, and something goes wrong in every single try. You're not gonna have a try that's absolutely perfect. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen unless you're on farm, and even then, it probably doesn't happen. If everything was going to plan, you would have 0 deaths and top rankings for everyone on damage. It doesn't happen. And apart from some really fringe cases. So yeah. So getting to react to that stuff correctly, and making sure that tries do not fail because of that. Even if the tank dies twice in a row and you only have 1 tank left on a fight that requires 2 tanks, even then you can theoretically make it work if everyone's just super awesome. And that's how you get good players that they can react to that. And personally, I think that I am a player who can do stuff like that because I have done stuff like that in the past. Also on Murloc in the final phase where our only healer got feared in a direction where no one else was, and he was gonna die. And I noticed that because I'm really vigilant when it comes to that. For one, I noticed that we only had 1 healer left, and 2, I noticed that he got feared in a direction away from everyone else. So what did I do? I shadow stepped to him with Cloak of Shadows active and threw him a smoke bomb, and he survived. And he managed to keep the tank alive, and we managed to beat the fight, which would have otherwise been a wipe, because it was actually looking really bad. We were down like 5% HP. Almost everyone was fucking dead. Tanks were having trouble, and if that healer died, that would have been very easily a death, a wipe. There's no way around it. And I do stuff like that all the fucking time. I do stuff like that all the fucking time. So, yeah. I know it was, in the last few parts I've been going on a little bit about how great I am, but I kind of want to talk a little bit about what makes people great in World of Warcraft, because that's something that a lot of people don't realize when they see a lot of the really good guilds. So they see a really good guild like Method or something, and they think that they can just do a lot of damage. They think that they just have a lot of knowledge about the fight, and while those things are true, that's not exactly what makes them so great. It's that they're vigilant. It's that they are vigilant enough to know exactly what's going on in every fight and notice that stuff, and also react to it perfectly. That's what makes people. What makes great people. And then you couple that with 19 other people that are good at that and that have good team play, and you add to that the amount of time that you put in when a new raid here comes out, and that's how awesome guilds happen. That's how they happen. They are not even the best damage dealers. I can guarantee you that the best guilds in the world are not at the same time the best damage dealers in the best world, the best healers in the best world. And when it comes to numbers, because numbers don't actually mean that much. The only time they actually matter is for the big enrage fights, like fights where an enrage timer is a problem. But that doesn't happen very often, that big enrage timers are a problem. It only happens every now and then, and even then the guys are good enough to get through there. Okay, this is the next boss. This guy is a fucking bitch, because he has a heal that is really powerful. And we have to kind of outdamage that, and we're gonna have to get him low. Once he's low, I mean he's kind of low, we're gonna pummel him so he can't cast. One more heroic strike. And now we have to kill him, otherwise he heals to full. And he's down. And we get this, the portal rune that we need. Really nice. Actually, I just remembered, I think the boar boss I was talking about doesn't respawn, and also this boss as well, doesn't respawn in the expansion, but he did in the original game. Well, expansion, it's just an updated version, I guess. There's a chest here, I don't actually know if we can interact with it. Oh, it's locked, but I think we can actually do something a bit later. Maybe we can even take a TNT and blow it up, I'm not quite sure on that. I'll actually check the timing. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's about that. I think I talked enough about the World of Warcraft in itself, and first of all, there is not that much to this game. I'll actually try this. Actually, I've never actually tried this. I know that dynamite costs a shit ton, but I want to really try this actually. I can blow up the chest. I don't think I actually ever tried. Something like this works in game, that there's an engineers can build specific bombs that can blow up blocks. Dynamite, it works. Take it. Large candlestick. I took candle. Isn't that awesome? I need one more point and then we're pretty much full build because we're never gonna use anything else from anywhere. Now that we've done that, oh yeah, we go back. Go back. Let's fight some more wolves. Oh yeah, I also want to say, even if my rankings aren't the best, because my guild's kills aren't the best, like I said, rankings are better if the kills of your guild are smoother and quicker. And the thing is, it sounds like my rankings are shit. My rankings are actually really good, but they aren't 99 percentile rankings. They're only like 98 or 97 percentile rankings. That's what I'm saying. I'm doing 97 percentile rankings on every single boss, but that's not good enough for me. Anyway, like the other 3 percentile are getting smoother kills and faster kills. But yeah, and some luck. We had a really smooth kills once. We had really shit luck. And currently, as a subtlety rogue, I'm only about playing subtlety most of the time. I'm playing whatever does the most damage, which is subtlety 99% of the time. Yeah, as a subtlety rogue, luck is a big part of it. So I had one good try on one boss that was really quick, but I had shit luck, and it was terrible. So yeah, this is the end of the first game. But obviously we have this expansion. Now we can go to the expansion area over there. We're gonna go to right now. I've been to it earlier, but I only used it to do a little bit of like farming. So yeah. Now, can I finally finish my thought? Yeah, very quickly because of that, I think that I could probably get into a World 20 guild, if not World 10 guild, because I feel like I have the readiness skills for it. That's what I want to say all along. So see you guys.